Hi, welcome to Kevin Alone's audiobook reading Start With Why by Simon Sinek. Part 2.9. A little more innovation today, if you would please, Bob. And if you have to write honesty on your wall to remind you to do it, then you probably have bigger problems anyway. For values or guiding principles to be truly effective, they have to be verbs. It's not integrity, it's always do the right thing. It's not innovation, it's look at the problem from a different angle. Articulating our values as verbs gives us a clear idea. We have a clear idea of how to act in any situation. We can hold each other accountable to them, measure them, or even build incentives around them. Telling people to have integrity does not guarantee that their decisions will always keep customers or clients' best interests in mind. Telling them to always do the right thing does. I wonder what values Samsung had written on the wall when they developed that rebate. That was inapplicable to people living in apartment buildings. The Golden Circle offers an explanation for long term success, but the inherent nature of doing things for the long term often includes investments or short term costs. This is the reason the discipline to stay focused on the why and remain true to your values matters so much. Consistency of what? Everything you say and everything you do has to prove what you believe. A why is just a belief. That's all it is. Hows are the actions you take to realize that belief. And what are the results of those actions? Everything you say and do, your products, services, marketing, PR, culture, and whom you hire. If people don't buy what you do, but why you do it, then all these things must be consistent. With consistency, people will see and hear without a shadow of a doubt what you believe. After all, we live in a tangible world. The only way people will know what you believe is by the things you say and do. And if you're not consistent in the things you say and do, no one will know what you believe. It is at what level that authenticity happens. Authenticity is that word, so often bandied around about in the corporate and political worlds. Everyone talks about the importance of being authentic. You must be authentic, experts say. All the trend data shows that people prefer to do business with authentic brands. People vote for authentic candidates. The problem is that instruction is totally unactionable. How do you go into somebody's office and say, from now on, please, a little more authenticity? That marketing piece you're working on, a CEO might instruct, please make it a little more authentic. What do companies do to make their marketing or their sales or whatever they're doing authentic? The common solution is hilarious to me. They go out and do customer research and they ask the customers, what would we have to tell you for us to be authentic? This entirely misses the point. You can't ask others what you have to do to be authentic because being authentic means that you already know. What does a politician say when told to be more authentic? How does a leader act more authentically? Without a clear understanding of why, the instruction is completely useless. What authenticity means is that your golden circle is in balance. It means that everything you say, everything you do, actually believe. This goes for management as well as the employees. Only when that happens can the things you say and do be viewed as authentic. Apple believed that its original Apple computer and its Macintosh challenged the dominant IBM DOS platform. Apple believes its iPod and iTunes products are challenging the status quo in the music industry. And we all understand why Apple does what it does. It's because of that mutual understanding that we view those Apple products as authentic. Dell introduced MP3 players and PDAs in an attempt to enter the small electronics business. We don't know what Dell's why is. We have no certainty about what the company believes or why it produced those products beyond self gain and a desire to capitalize on a new market segment. Those products are not authentic. It's not that Dell couldn't enter other markets. It certainly has the ability to make good products, the knowledge, this ability to do so without a clear understanding of why is what makes it much harder and much more expensive. Just producing high quality products and marketing them does not guarantee success. Authenticity cannot be achieved without clarity of why, and authenticity matters. Ask the best salesman and what it takes to be a great salesman. They will always tell you that it helps when you really believe in the product you're selling. What does belief have to do with a sales job? Simple. When salesmen actually believe in the thing they're selling, then the words that come out of their mouths are authentic. When belief enters the equation, passion exudes from the salesman. It is this authenticity that produces the relationships upon which all the best sales organizations are based. Relationships also build trust, and with trust comes loyalty. Absent a balanced golden circle means no authenticity, which means no strong relationships, which means no trust. And you're back at square one selling on price, service, quality, or features. You're back to being like everyone else. Worse, without that authenticity, companies resort to manipulation, pricing, promotions, peer pressure, fear, take your pick. Effective, of course, but only for the short term. Being authentic is not a requirement for success, but it is if you want that success to be a lasting success. Again, it goes back to why. Authenticity is when you say and do the things you actually believe. But if you don't know why the organization or the products exist on a level beyond what you do, then it is impossible to know if the things you say or do are consistent with your why. Without why, any attempt at authenticity will almost always be inauthentic.